Damn. Now I know where all the hood insulation went. Guys, don't ever let your car sit for 30 years because the mice just love everything that doesn't move. All right, so if you guys have been around for a while, and I know a lot of you have, we're back on the Pontiac, the Grand Prix. And if you are following, then you know that we just got the Pontiac back from the repair shop, and we have some things to talk about and some things to check off this list. So going down through the exterior, haven't made many changes here. The new tires are something that I have to do soon. I have to do that before summer comes around because I can't put it on the road if I don't. Blast and paint wheels. I'm having a little bit of a time with that idea right now. I'm thinking that if I just get these things off, get them dismounted, and do a good clean and oil, I think these may be good enough. I think what it will do is it'll match the patina of the rest of the car. If I ever repaint the car, I may repaint the wheels. I may repaint the wheels anyway, but I'm sort of rethinking that right now, that I'm probably not going to blast and repaint these wheels, at least not right now. So I'm going to leave it here, but it will. That's a future me to decide that. The cap centers, repair and replace. I have the cap centers. What I need to do is I need to pull them out of the trunk and see if I can use them, if I can make them work again. It's only original once, and I would certainly like to be able to just simply take what is original to the car and use it where and when I can. So that's something we're going to do over the winter as well. We spent a lot of time at the mechanic shop, at Wayne's shop, doing a lot of stuff on the engine bay, so we're going to be able to cross some things off there. Haven't cleaned it yet. We did change the oil, so we can take that one away. That included oil filters as well, so the oil filter was changed. Repair the air conditioning, we haven't done that yet. That's going to be a big one, I think. Repair or replace the exhaust manifolds. So we've got that done. Do I like it completely? I probably don't like it completely because even though the passenger side one is good, it's fine. The driver's side, we had to weld it up. I told the story in one of those videos that I went looking for them. I found several, and the problem was they were either stupid expensive or they looked like they'd come off the bottom of the ocean. So I haven't done that yet. I haven't pulled the trigger on that one yet. I got the winter to go through. Right now it's working fine. It's nice and quiet. We may just not worry about it for right now, but we'll play that one by ear. Replacing the hood liner. That is one that is coming up this winter. I'm going to actually replace the hood liner in both this car and in my Mustang, so that's coming up this winter. Replace the starter. We did replace the starter. The Bendix was shot, so we did replace the starter. And the car starts every time. You know, and it's a carbureted car, so if you let it set for too long, it does. You need to pump it a lot or put some carb cleaner or some gas down into the throat of the carburetor. But right now I've been running it enough. It just starts every time. So the starter is replaced. Oil sending unit. Yes. I mean, every time I started this thing up, the oil pressure was either 0 or 10 or 15. But when we went under the car, and you can go back and look at that older video of the car up on the left, the oil sending unit was leaking, so we replaced the oil sending unit. I'm up between 40 and 60 psi now consistently. The engine's getting more than enough oil pressure to do its job, especially with the new oil that we put in. So we did get a whole lot of things done on the engine. So I crossed a lot of that stuff off. And the air con, I'm not quite sure how to do that yet. If you guys have some ideas, can you repair the air conditioning, these original air conditioning units? Do you replace them? Do you upgrade them to a newer type of air conditioning? Leave some comments. Let me know what your thoughts are on the aircon on this car. It gets hot up here in New England during the summertime, so I would like to get that back up and running. Running gear suspension. We're talking about doing the new springs. I'm not sure where I am on that one yet. New brake lines. Fortunately, we didn't, and I had a question mark up here. Fortunately, we didn't need brake lines. We did inspect them. Again, we did all of that oil undercoating all of those years. If you're interested in how that got done, I have a video out on that that's kind of old, back in the very, very early days of my other channel. I can post that here if you're interested in how I kept this car rust-free for 50 years. I'll post that video if there's any interest in it. Just leave a comment on that one as well. So the new brake lines, the brake lines were in good shape. So I did not have to do anything to those. However, we did replace some of the flexible lines because they had gotten kind of stiff and hard. So there's new flexible lines to the brakes. Alignment, not worried about that. Suspension upgrades, not worried about that. Changing the trans fluid. Yep, we did that as well. So Wayne, we had a leak, so the transmission pan was leaking. So Wayne pulled the pan, replaced the filter in there, changed all the fluids, and then put in the new gasket and the pan. He also took the dent out of the pan, and I tell that story and how that pan got dented in a previous video, so you can go back and see that as well. There is an entire playlist just for this Pontiac, so if you want to go and see all the stories and the things that we've done to the car, you can go to that playlist. So anyway, so we got a few things checked off on the running gear and suspension. Here we go for the fun stuff. We're going to start some of this in today's video. So we're on the interior. It says replace the window seals. I'm not too worried about that right now. The car never lives outdoors, so I'm not going to worry about replacing those rubber seals. I am going to do it eventually, but not right now. Fix the driver's seat. So that's a video that's coming out pretty quick because I want to try and figure out how to get that seat out of the car and figure out, is the mice get in there and chew those wires? Is it just from lack of use for 35 years that the gearing is all froze up? I don't know. So we need to get in there and figure that out. Repolstering, I'm not going to worry about that. Steering wheel cover. It's a small thing, but that's going to happen in one of these videos coming up pretty quick. That'll probably come out because I'm going to go in and I'm going to clean the inside. I'm going to vacuum and clean the inside. That's actually today's video. So if you want to see how dirty this thing got over the last 30 years, just stick around to the end of this video because we are going to clean this car up. We're going to vacuum the carpets and start doing some work in there. Repair, replace brake pedal trim. We're going to do that sometime this winter. Repair mahogany, blah. That'll be actually a woodworking video that we're going to do. And I'm probably going to do that not only here, but I'll do that over on 6 Round Studio, my wood shop. So you can see that probably in both places when I get to it. Deep clean the carpet. That's what I'm talking about right now. That's what's going to be today's video. So we got these 3 things that are going to happen here pretty quick. And yeah, so this has been quite a journey, been fun. Let's start vacuuming this car out. so this car has not been this clean or smelled this good in 30 years. It always smelled a little bit ratty, you know, with mice stuff. Got one more thing to do for this video, and then we'll close it out. I'm going to pull off this wrapping. Said I would, so I am. I actually have recollection of putting this on back in the back in the mid 70s rather. Yeah, it's going to be forever doing it that way. And it was all the rage. Everybody was doing it, so it gave it that leather driving glove feel. And it is so dirty now. It's black. And we're going to try to bring this car back to what it looked like when it was new, is the plan. We'll never get it to look like it was when it was new. I'm sure that's what I want to do. All right, now it's a little sticky. I'm gonna have to clean that up. But anyway, thin steering wheels. That's what we used to have back in the day. None of these big fat things like you see in cars today. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, and I certainly hope you did, please go over and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. It tells the algorithm this is a channel worth watching. I got more stuff coming. The next video, we're going to pull this seat out and see if we can't get it to work correctly. That's going to be a big challenge. Guys, I love you. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next video.
This train, let's ride this train now.